Good morning, and thank you for visiting my channel. I am here to share a journal that I just completed. It's an old bird book. The cover was pretty messed up. It was had a lot of stains and things on it. And I took the sort of the B side of some Tim Holtz paper and covered the majority of the excuse me, majority of the cover, but I cut out this little square that shows the name of the book, Bird Neighbors, and I fussy cut pictures of birds from the book, as well as from some Birds and Blooms magazine, and I've used them throughout the journal. As I said, this is quite a bit bigger. It's certainly longer than the journals that I usually make. So I used my paper a little bit differently. I used a lot of different kinds of papers, just things I had on hand. And as is often the case when I make a journal, it sort of evolves into something different than I originally intended. I decided to go partway through this project after I had cut out papers and everything. I decided to go with the bird theme, and you will see I did that. So anyway, let's go inside. So, made a little tuck spot out of bird pictures, and this is a little note card from a picture I got on, I believe it was Pinterest, and then just a long journal for writing with a little cluster and a bird stamp at the top. And as I said, it sort of started out to be something different than it ended up being. So I had started out using this beautiful decor paper, and I added lace and other things to it to begin with, and then sort of switched to the bird theme. And here's another writing space, a little fold-over card, and just a big empty journaling card. Again, lots of paper. This is actually quite old paper, I would say probably from the 30s. And it's just got a wonderful texture. This, I believe, is from the pages of the book, those rare blank pages in the book, and I tore them and inked the edges. This is just some other pattern paper I have with a little cluster. Has a little tag with a bird on it. And this, this is one of the pages from the book folded into an envelope and with a just a plain journaling tag on the inside. These two, the pages with the washi tape edging are actually two writing tablet. I can't think of the word right now. Anyway, lined paper stuck together, so it's nice and thick and heavy. This is wrapping paper. Here I've got just another sort of note card and two postcards with the bird theme. This is just for looks, and this actually is a little tuck spot, so you can put something under there. Here's a belly band, and again I used pictures from the book. I made this one into an envelope, and it's got a little note card in it with a stamped image that says "Fly Away," and then under here is just one of the images from the book just folded over. Blackburnian warbler. So a lot of these images, well, the book itself is quite old. I'm thinking I don't know the exact publication date, but I don't think it could have been any later than the 1930s. Another picture cut out, made into a little note card, and just a card with some woodpeckers on it. There's an image from the Birds and Blooms magazine, and it's in an envelope, and the inside is just a couple of sheets of lined paper, again for plenty of writing space. That was the first signature. Here's the second. There's another image from the book, and yeah, made into a space for writing. And here is another image I got from, I believe, Pinterest. Here's another image from Birds and Blooms, and then just a sheet of paper to write on. Anytime, because I use my journals for writing, anytime I have a page with that you really would be difficult to write on like this, I try to make up for that with extra writing in one way or another. Here's kind of a large booklet. It's got a number of pages in there for writing. Another tuck spot from a fussy cut bird, and a little, just a plain tag in there. Another little note card made from a image from the book. And this is a large journaling card that I made quite a long time ago. It's a napkin decoupaged onto a book page, onto a piece of cardstock. This, just trying some techniques that I have seen on YouTube and other places. And so on this side, this is a tuck spot there. And then this opens up, and again opens up. So a lot of space to write there. And yeah, I like the way it turned out pretty well. And both the signatures have these little things on in the middle on the strings. Another image from the Birds and Blooms magazine, and then just a large blank tag. Here's another. The ones that are tuck spots on their own have been backed up with manila folder or file folder, so they're plenty sturdy. Here's another little envelope made from an image from the book. You can kind of tell by looking how old these are, and there's nothing on the inside of that one. And here's another envelope, again with it with an image from the book, and it does have extra writing space in there. Here's one from Birds and Blossoms, or Birds and Blooms, and a space for writing, and then just a journaling card. Here's a little, this is a freebie I got from, I forget who, but it's a great little envelope, and it's got a little journaling card on the inside, and then a plain tag, and one more envelope made from an image from the book. And that is it. So thank you for joining me, and thanks for taking a look. Bye-bye.